Okay, so I am on a neighborhood walk, of course, where I like to walk on Rumsey Road to look at the beautiful houses, to walk in a pleasant environment. See, this is beautiful. To listen to the birds chirping, to look at the beautiful trees, and enjoy the atmosphere, the environment. So, I did my gastric sleeve April 21st, and I feel wonderful ever since I did my surgery. In the beginning, like the first day, I was in pain because I did have gas. I was uncomfortable, especially when it went towards my shoulder and my back. But honestly speaking, it was all worth it. My incisions, I got a total of 5. One underneath a breast, another 4 above the belly button, but going from left to right. So you could say there, one here, one here, one here, and one here. So the incisions cured very fast. Look how beautiful. Very fast. They're still probably healing from the inside. I don't know how they figure out once they're fully cured from the inside. But when I did go to my first pre-op appointment, the surgeon, the doctor, and I guess the nurse, they were like, look how pretty, look how pretty, look how pretty those flowers. They were happy to see the way they were healing in such a fast amount of time. So they said everything was good. My liquid diet phase was good, which was the first phase. No problems whatsoever, especially having ices. That was my best part. The part of phase 2, which I'm in now, and I'm not crazy about it, is the purees. If I dip my spoon in yogurt, it's easier to digest. If I take a full spoon and I forget that I never had a surgery, it's not good. Look at that, how cute. It's not a good feeling because some type of liquid would come up to your throat, straight up to your throat, and it'll happen several times and it's uncomfortable. So I tend to just take my Danyan yogurts with dip of a spoon, dip out and into my mouth, dip into the cup, dip back out and into my mouth. That's the only way that will not happen to me. I am learning with this phase, but I'm honestly hoping it's done quick because I don't like it 100%. I forget when I'm eating that I had surgery and it's basically I tend to eat normal, and when I come to see and it's going down my throat, it bothers me. So, and then I'll get that liquid thing up to the top of my throat again. So it's kind of uncomfortable. So with that said, I do want to call my surgeon and be like, can you skip me from this phase because I'm not crazy about this phase. So I'm giving it thought because I think I have to go through the phase regardless. But I think I should be almost done. I think this is like my second week on this phase, if I'm not mistaken. I know I see my surgeon again in June. So this whole month of May, I will not see my surgeon. So I'm not crazy about that because I actually love my surgeon. He did a great job. He made me feel very comfortable. He gave me a picture of the stomach piece that he took out of me, which is 70 to 80% of your stomach that I believe they take out of you. So I do have a picture. I told him, you can't work on me unless you give me a piece of my stomach. You let me see what you took out of me. And when he shortly came to the room, he brought me a picture of my stomach, which I was like, oh, that's what it looks like. Nothing like what I really thought, but it is what it is. And that made me happy because he actually was nice enough to fulfill what I asked him. A picture of my stomach that he removed, and he delivered. Look how pretty those pink bushes are. So that's that.